Oh, good afternoon guys, welcome back to my channel. I have to say that I'm a little bit nervous appearing in front of camera for the first time. But today we're going to go through to rack these meads into its final container before bottling. We're going to go through to create a chili mead. Now the chilies that we're going to be using today are going to be Carolina Reapers, all of which have been grown in our backyard. So these meads have been sitting here for approximately 12 to 18 months. They've all come out really nicely. Some of them are a bit on the dry side, but we'll go through and we'll back sweeten once the chilies have run their course. Now, of course, all the things that we're going to use today have all been sterilised in a bucket just off screen, so we can go through to keep everything sanitary. So what we're going to go through to do, I'm going to go through and rack these off into the container, and then from there we're going to add the reapers that I have just picked into here so that we can get this process started before we go through to bottle it. Alright, talk to you soon. Alrighty, so guys, as you can probably tell, it's a different day. Having to go through to deal with children whilst trying to go through to work and do this at the same time is always a fun thing. However, we've been able to go through to get everything racked across, and you can see that I'm now wearing a glove. I will go through to get a closer picture of this, but this is all the Carolina Reapers that we have chosen, or that we picked, I should say, over the last couple of days. So what we're going to do, I've got a bag here so that we don't have any other vegetable matter go into the mead. It is weighed down, again, all sterilised. So we'll go through and we'll get a couple of Carolina Reapers. This one's a really nice one. So we'll go through and get about maybe, 10 or so in here. Once we can go through and get 10, then we will go through to actually, obviously, put it in here, and then we'll let it sit for a month or so. The honey is at the back, just warming up, so that we can go through to get it into the new fermenter that we've got here. And I'll go through and get that done later on today. So when we go through and have a look at these, this should actually go through to have a heck of a kick when it goes through into the fermentation. So I'm expecting some really good things to happen because of this. So when we go through to bottle it, we'll go through and we'll have a taste test. And we will go through to see on how everything has progressed. So whilst we go through and do that, there's a couple of other things that we're going to go through to do. So we've got one more bottle here that didn't fit in. We're going to go through to actually make that into a vanilla mead. Something that we've got a couple of vanilla pods that we're going to go through to use and see on how they see how that goes through and plays out. So we've got a good number of reapers in here. So we've got that all in here, so it's all done correctly. Put this in, and the mead does smell absolutely fantastic. Very rich, very well, obviously very honey forward. But I expect this to actually go through to change in the very near future. And just to go through to stop any bugs from flying in, we have got our stopgap there. Alrighty, so we're going to go through and put that aside now. And we'll check back in a couple of months and we'll see on how it goes. But in the meantime, I hope that you have a great day and look forward to talking to you again soon.